Tell you what, if my stream goes down the fourth quarter, I'm not going to put it back. All right, nice. Damian Pierce, 3rd and 3. What's up? Thanks for coming back. I'm so set and annoyed at my Wi-Fi right now.
This is the season that certainly has been set up for him with success. Wisconsin looks to be much better than some people anticipate. Really on the defense.
35-0 on Michigan. You gotta move your feet a little bit more, Kyle. Okay. All right. You can't be standing there. I mean, it won't. Honestly, I'd rather Georgia win. As I stated earlier, I'd rather Georgia be undefeated and overconfident when playing us rather than a desperate team that already has one loss. You got to get out of the pocket, Kyle.
couple of times today, that decision out of Kyle Trask there. Not in a good place, whether it's somebody's cover or I got a
16 to 21, 263, 2 touchdowns, a pick. Those are stats I can live with.
Okay, when I call the play, it's not there, he'll get rid of it. And that gives him confidence. I can call more shots, more places. I trust him.
That wasn't smart. That was not smart. What are you doing, Kyle?
Left tackle Forsythe does a nice job of just catching a piece of two. Left Kyle Trask not that makes Balen get the
Blitz
ball out of his hands. You call that being warm. You're not hot, but you're certainly warm. Good job of the left tackle Forsythe. Slick Jeremy for Kyle Trask right here. Don't be surprised if you see some kind of screen, slip screen.
Oh, defender fell down. Kyle Pitts. Minute 40 left in the third. Pass looking end zone. Wow, what a pick.
Trask get a little bit indecisive on this drive. Tried to fit the ball in with the safety in the middle of the field. Avante Taylor trailing behind as Jackson's there in contact. Grimes trying to go up and make a play. And Avante Taylor there for the tip fit. Avante Taylor, first true freshman to start a season opener in 6 seasons when he hit that last year.
I don't like those interceptions. I don't. Shouldn't have been throwing. The guys weren't open both times. Double cover. David Reese, come on.
Let's be honest about Derek Tanner right now in his career. It hasn't been a good situation for a quarterback. Some lack of talent around him, a void of an offensive line, a bunch of play callers. Now you're going to play or starter. He'll play great on the bench and back in the game. Challenge anybody to find some success in that.
Come on, Gators. Flag trivia question. Answer is number 6 UCLA, 1989. That means this whole time y'all been unranked in the last decade. Nothing. Chester, come on.
Stays in bounds to the Florida 31-yard line. All of a sudden, Jared Garantano, after watching the last few series, puts in a little rhythm, and this might take us to the end of the third quarter. He wants to play with pace.
End of the third, Gators.
Not able to get a snap off before the
You know what that means.
That's the end of the third quarter. And the Vols breathe a little life back into this game. We'll find out when we start the fourth quarter in a moment.
24-3, end of the third. Gators on top.
John Hernandez found his own path to the final smoke. John found his fire spirit in one of the most dangerous jobs in the world.
This is the family who wanted to connect and find inspiration in these spaces. And we want to discover, recreating together by the moments we share. Having community all
Won't back down. I want that. Hey, baby. There ain't no easy way out. Hey, you know. Stand my ground. And I won't back down. (24-3) Gators, end of the third. There ain't no easy way out. Hey, now. Stand my ground. And I won't back down. Hey, baby. There ain't no easy way out. Hey, you know. Stand back down. There ain't no easy way out. Hey, you know. Stand my ground. And I won't back down. Oh, it's not a Gator game if we don't do that. Home or away, I always do that in between quarters. It's just fun. And no, we do that after We Are the Boys. We do Tom Brady and the Heartbreak after We Are the Boys, where we all get our cell phones out and do the flashlight thing. So yes, that is the third quarter tradition in Swamp, but I love to do it because it's fun. I love singing. All right. Tennessee's in field goal range. Let's not give up a touchdown. All start. Back them up. Go Gators in all kinds of weather. We'll all stay together. RFLORIDA. All right, first and 15. Just outside field range. Nice tackle. Fumble. Still loose. We got it. Gator ball, baby. Gator ball. Yes. Jonathan Gennard. Love you, man. Mari Burney again with the fumble recovery.
He's not playing. He wants to get player of the game. Just the physicality. Throws the tackle off him, gets his hand in there. Jennings tries to scoop it up. Left hand, pop the ball right. I'm stronger than you. Ball comes up. Young freshman Eric Gray. Watch Jennings. What do they always say? We'll fall on it rather than trying to scoop it up.
Hard, yes. Oh, it just saves points. Big play action. Looking deep again. Trask got him, man. Copeland! No! In your hands, bro. In your hands, bro. Oh, that was perfect. Why did you stutter step, Jacob? That's a touchdown, kid. Oh. Safety up left. Cover one. And red, man to man. Trask red.
Guys, scary moment here in the Michigan Wisconsin game. Dylan McCaffrey keeping the ball. Watch the hit he takes there.
Oh!
From Reggie Pearson. No surprise, it was ruled targeting. Pearson was ejected. Shane Patterson would come back in and lead the Vols to a touchdown.
McCaffrey just visited Concussion City. Oh my God! Good dump off. Gain of one. Yeah, Grenard really has been a godsend. I had no idea he'd be this impactful. Oh my goodness. Like, you see his stats when he transferred in, you got excited, but man, what you're getting? Go, Piron. First down. And it's 23-4. We've left at least 17 points on the scoreboard. Good job, B-Ryan. Go. First down. $13 minutes left in the game. B-Ryan out. Pearson. There you go, Damian. Run through the tackle, buddy. First down.
What you're starting to see right now is a defense for Tennessee that's been on the field a long time. And Emory Jones coming in is making that defense just hesitate.
Here you go, Pierce.
Pierce being physical.
Oh, we're definitely out muscling him right now.
Emory Jones.
That play just wasn't there.
On the exchange, check that Pierce. As Pierce found the football, he go back and talk to his quarterback for a moment because that was not the smoothest exchange. Toe-to-toe. There next time. Oh, this matters for Emory Jones as well. Remember, last week he's really like the scout team quarterback. So now he's up this week getting reps with guys that are going to be playing in the game. And those handoffs and the
Second and goal.
they all matter. So these are important reps for him to come in. The guys that are going to be out there on Saturdays.
Hey, good job, Pierce. Touchdown, Gators. Like the way we run the football there. When I tell you guys about Nick Savage and getting these guys conditioned, yeah, best strength and conditioning coach in the nation.
That drive's going to make Dan Mullen happy. He's definitely. They want to get this run game going, and that drive was about run game, physicality, imposing your will.
That was some smash mouth football on that drive. 31-3. 31-3.
Big back Damian Pierce. Not going to arm tackle him into the end zone.
Toe dragging. Toe dragging in that yellow. In that orange.
It's just as powerful as the Lexus RX.
It's all right. Our defense will keep it up as long as our first string's still out there, but I would imagine we would start putting our second, third stringers in now. I mean, we're up 4 touchdowns. About halfway through the fourth almost. Yeah, it's time for the second, third stringers to come in. Maybe one more series for the first string. Maybe. Bernard, probably not. He's done enough. He's done enough for us. But yeah, still haven't gotten those 2 picks. Not a fumble. We're 1 turnover away from 5. Toe drag swag. I like that. Hashtag toe drag swag. Oh, no. Come on.
If you love tough trucks and SUVs and an easy no-bull buying experience, you'll love Southern 441 Toyota's huge selection. And we've got just the one you want. Tundras,
Toe drag swag.
Forerunners, Highlanders, RAV4s, 4x4s, every color, every option. Hundreds of new Toyotas.
Our offensive line they have played a good game. Except for a couple blitzes, but those were blitzes, man. Like, they've done great on blitz pickups. They really have. Our pass blocking great, run blocking it's there in the fourth, but it wasn't there in the first half. But yeah, MVP Defensive League Grenard. Runner-up Amari Burney. Fumble recovery and a pick. Runner-up Marco for pass deflection and a pick. Pass deflection led to Burney picking it off. I know, runner-up Marco. Marco getting a shout out. Marco would probably be up there with Grenard if you would have returned that for an interception. Well, LSU's getting it done on special teams too. 59-24 over Vanderbilt. That's a touchback. I know, big red zone. Heads up play. Juwan Jennings not catching it. And Trey Dean right there. Stupid. Doesn't that suck to be Nick Saban and McPherson being from Alabama and Dan Mullen out-recruited you first to Mississippi State and then again to Florida for this kid? From the state of Alabama, a kicker. I mean, that's Alabama's Achilles heel in the Nick Saban era. Kicking. Hey, someone finally noticed. Yes, I am. I usually don't, but I ran out of contacts. So, yes, I am. Someone finally noticed I have 2 glasses on. This is only my I've had for in Kentucky. But hey, thanks for noticing. How observant are you? You just joined it? Man, where's everyone else been at? Y'all haven't been paying attention. 35. 10:30 left in the game. 31-3 is the score. What's up, Blazer? Long time no see, man. Oh, there you go. You got Mohamed Diabate in there. Yep, we got our second stringers. Chris Bogle, that's the second sack of this game. Third, that was on 3rd down too. Fourth a punt. They are playing musical quarterbacks right now. Win percentage, next 3 games. 12%, 38%, 3%. Can you not be a Tennessee and have an Alabama every year? Like, yeah, we have LSU every year, but LSU's been, like, Tennessee, that's just a loss. Every year, guys, every year. Every year they get Alabama. It's just a loss. And then the streak against us, that's another loss. Like, well, you're more close to getting 45-3. We're still 2 picks away. And man, you should have said 5 turnovers. You'd be really close to that. You're 1 turnover away. Chris Bogle, though, he's played a lot this game. I've seen number 97 out there. Jabari Zuniga didn't play. Chris Bogle, that's 2 sacks. Like, oh, I'm just waiting for ESPN or someone to just like be so pro Florida and just get on there and rant and be like, man, enough with the negativity. Like, let's talk about the good things Florida's doing. Talk about our sacks. Talk about our freaking points giving up. You know, we've had a shutout. 3 points in this game. 21-20 against two rivalry games. You know, both weren't at home. One was on the road and the other was neutral. All right, they both weren't at home. Like, people don't understand that. We play Miami in a neutral site. Better than everyone thinks, man. We're gonna still probably be leading in NCAA after for sacks after this game because we've had I've counted 4 sacks this game. So I mean, it's gonna put us over 20 on the year. Like, yeah, start talking about how many times we've sacked, how well we do blitzing and getting to the quarterback, and about our defense not giving up points, getting off the field, getting turnovers when they need it in the red zone. Can we start talking about that, ESPN, instead of quarterback? Like, a quarterback's not even the weak point of our offense, and no one's even talking about that. No analysts. Like, oh, Michigan's getting thoroughly embarrassed. You're getting taken to the woodshed. Oh, yeah, Mullen's definitely outcoached Jeremy Pruitt. Pruitt puts together a nice little thing because they got 3 points right out of halftime with that backup quarterback, but that's it. Yeah, and like I said earlier, But Jim Harbaugh, I'm just starting to think that he's not the guy that's going to get it done. Like, it's Big Ten, man. You have, like, a couple games a year to get up for it. And if you're Michigan, you got to beat Ohio State. If you're Ohio State, you got to beat Michigan, all right? That's the college football rivalry game. It's like us and Georgia, all right? Like, Dan Mullen can be great, but if he doesn't win the East because he loses to Georgia every year, then that's not going to be good. It's not going to be good enough. I'm not saying that Dan won't beat Georgia. It's just a matter of time.
Now, at some point, would you like, if you're Dan Mullen, certainly these quarterbacks like this, to settle in on an offense, or do you think there's always room for Emory Jones' package to be successful? There's always room for Emory Jones' package. One, the special player that he is, and probably
3rd and 4, EJ.
you force defensive coordinators to have a plan for multiple things.
I'm saying LSU because it's road. It's road, and we haven't been to Baton Rouge in 2 years. You don't know how loud that crowd's going to be. One of the loudest crowds, and we haven't even been there for 2 years. Last time we were there, we beat them to clinch the East to go play Bama, on a rescheduled game. They got an impromptu home game for free because of a hurricane, and yeah, and we stole that. So LSU's going to be pissed. LSU's going to be looking for revenge. That's going to be a night game, guaranteed. It's LSU. I mean, that one worries the heck out of me. Jacksonville's Jacksonville, okay? Georgia's Georgia. It's going to be tough, we know. But it's a neutral field. It's going to be half Gator fans, half Georgia fans. LSU, Baton Rouge, Death Valley, especially for Kyle Trask, not Felipe Franks, I'm more concerned about LSU on the road. Yeah, we've been sponsored by Jordan since Dan arrived. This is year 2 of being Jordan sponsored. I mean, LSU's taking care of business against Vandy, so it's not like they're doing anything bad today. Y'all know it's going to be a night game. Every big game in LSU is at night. Then again, we're getting a ton of night games. This is our first noon game in all year. The first one for a while. I know it's Vandy, but I mean, Derek Mason still has a decent defense, and LSU's thoroughly embarrassing them. I mean, we got to do something to hide the fact that we can't run the ball. We got to do something to compensate for that instead of resorting to throwing it over 30 times a game. So that's not what Dan wants. Dan likes to run the ball, and we need a run game to open up stuff and pass for play actions and whatnot. Defense, I mean, LSU, they're I don't know. I really haven't watched them that much, but actually, I did watch Texas fourth quarter. I mean, Sam Ehlinger, he seemed to be carving their defense up. What, battle of DBU? None of those teams are DBU. Like, LSU is the only team that can have a claim to say they're DBU. When has Texas ever been DBU? Never. You got to play defense first in a conference to be considered DBU. Sweeps and options. I mean, Trask has got to be able to take the ball and run when there's nothing there. He's not doing it this game. He's not showing that ability to improvise and when a play breaks down, run. He's looking to throw it way too much. It's like y'all say, he's a pro-style quarterback, but man, that guy does not like to scramble. The thing with Trask is the upside for him is he has quick decision making. So that means he scans the field. But if it's taking him long to scan the field, his arm strength is not good as Felipe. His balls float. All right. I've noticed that last pick, ball floated. All right. That one floated. And even the one before, it was just misplaced. But man, not much on him. There's a lot more touch on Trask balls, which means he's got to throw it sooner, which means his quick decision-making makes up for his not superior arm strength as Felipe Franks, but he's got to have that quick decision-making. Otherwise, it's going to be slow, and he's going to make throws, and it's going to get picked off like we saw against Tennessee. And if he's doing it against Tennessee, yeah, LSU and Auburn and Georgia, they're going to be all over him. That's one thing I've seen with Trask today that concerns me is he has a slower ball, and he's got to make his progressions. But, man, he's taking risky throws, and, they're being picked off. Yeah, get him out of the way early, but competition is only going to become tougher. This is Tennessee.
$50 in her bank account. They got a hotel room, loaded up the car with gas, drove the Lexington to a camp where Bernard's supposed to put the cap on and commit to Kentucky.
I know, and that's something that Trask is just not doing. He's not running, and Mullen needs a mobile quarterback. Okay, that is Dan Mullen's offense. The quarterback is mobile. And today, 2 tackles for loss, 3 pass breakouts, 1 forced fumble, 4 tackles. Jonathan Grenard, have yourself a day. EJ throws complete. Van Jefferson first. 6:26 on the clock.
I'll take it. And so they wired $100 for instance to the Bernard family, and that was enough money to get the gas money to Louisville. That's where he ended up playing, and that became his guardian angel. And now is a grad transfer because
thank Todd Grantham for Jonathan Grenard, man.
A year left of eligibility. He decided to follow
35 plus every time. You know what? Let him get the reps, though. It's a freshman. He needs it.
He had an impactful day today, to say the least. Malik Davis.
It's not Malik Davis.
Well, Bob, you said having his former DC here at Florida is really a dream scenario. You see, he grew up in Georgia, but he's always been a Florida fan. So when he decided to transfer, the quickest call he could make was to Todd Grantham to see if he would be interested. He realized they had a big-time need at his position here. He said everything just came together. He said he got here, he came out onto the field, went and saw the statues outside the stadium. He said, I took it all in and just thought, wow, my dream really has come true.
Tebow Spurrier-Warfel.
I don't know who I'm more impressed with in that story. Todd Grantham, the defensive coordinator, you always hear this about coaching. They don't know how much you know. Do they know how much you care? They don't care how much you know. Do they know how much you care?
I know he did. I think I said so as well. He just even the announcer said the offensive lineman turned around and should say hey QB that sack's on you. So he's got to move and got to get out of the pocket. All right, the pocket can't always be a pocket. You got to escape it, and you got to be willing to escape it. And right now he's showing he's not willing. But his passing skills aren't nearly on the same level as Trask. Everything's still going very quickly for him. See? I mean, 3rd down. Got to make that throw, Emory, and you overthrew him. That was 3rd and 4 for a 1st down, Emory, and you overthrew him. Come on. We don't even run that many options with Trask. It's just like the play is designed to be a play action. He just kind of puts the ball out there, doesn't really do much. Like Franks was really good at being mobile and running options and whatnot. Going for it. Oh, got it. Malik Davis. Hanging on to the football. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the game. I mean, I understand the fact that you don't want Trask to be as mobile, you don't want to risk injury, but if it's part of your offense, part of your offense. Jump ball for Cope. Almost picked. Wasn't a bad jump ball, though.
Guys, Ole Miss trying to stay in it at home against Cal. Jerry Healy takes him 15 yards out. Don't look now. Hottie Toddy back in this one, 28-20 over on ESPNU. And coming up next, Florida State.
Coach in over his head. There he is. Coach in over his head, guys. Willie. And off Malik. About 4 yards.
Alabama stops the state of the goal line. I think the chance on the radio in New York, Morgan Pikes, Mike Parker, he was on that Alabama defense for very high. So
Franks does have that something. His arm is God's gift to the world. All right, that arm strength that Felipe has is crazy. Oh, we are 3 minutes 15 seconds left in the game. 31-3 Florida. 3rd and 6 on the Tennessee 21. Handoff. Malik Davis runs up the middle for 2 yards. Be 4th down. We went for it on 4th just a moment ago. I think B- is a fair grade. I mean, first drive, he missed underthrew a guy in a late read, but completed the pass. They ended up getting the touchdown. So, but it's just little things like that. The late throw, the same thing on both interceptions. So a late throw, misplaced ball to the corner, should have been more outside. McPherson, kick is good. 34-3 Gators. Yeah, but I mean, the second interception, it's a late throw a little bit. Safety came over just in time, but the ball was placed well. It was just late, and that's the thing with Trask's arm is if his decision making isn't quick, the ball is going to be late, most likely. So that's Kyle Trask. From what I've seen, is he needs to improvise, scramble more, and on time, and stop being late on him because that's going to be a lot more interceptions. But I mean, a win's a win, y'all. We're going to win by over 30. We're up 31. It's 34-3. So we've given up 44 points this year in 4 games. That's average of 11 per. All right. That's something to be happy about. That's something to be like, yo, where are all the naysayers at? Where are all my haters at? Why don't you look at these defensive stats and shut up for a second?
We're about to take a victory back with the Streakers. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Streaker. Hi, CJ. Great game, huh?
Dr. Pepper, the official drink of fans.
No, I mean, I think Felipe was waiting for Lucas Kroll to move and block. But Kroll, since it was a passing situation, he didn't want to be an illegal man down the field. So he didn't leave the line of scrimmage and go up and block the linebacker that Felipe started running to. So whenever the linebacker started creeping up to tackle Franks, Kroll's right here. And it's just like, the guy went right through Kroll because Kroll's just standing there going like this, but he's not actually engaging anyone. So Felipe thought the line was, Kroll, the tight end, was going to push, and he just didn't. And then, 2 defenders are there. Kroll doesn't help out, and then he just gets bent backwards and, dislocates and breaks his ankle. So, I mean, it's hard to really place blame on that, but yeah. We'll see what Auburn does against A&M today. Beating a 1-loss Auburn or beating an undefeated Auburn. I'd rather beat a 1-loss. I'd rather Auburn lose.
There you go. Perfect. How much younger you are than me could not.
I mean, if you're expecting your guy to block and he doesn't block, yeah, you're kind of going to be like, yo, what? I mean, let's be honest here. If it's you running and you got someone in front of you and he's not blocking, you're going to be saying in your head, why aren't you blocking him? So You know, you see a defender and you see a blocker and you only need 1 yard because it was 4th and 1. You like your chances running. You're a 6'6" quarterback. You're a big guy. You fall forward as a first down. So it's hard to place blame on that. Is it Felipe's fault for scrambling? Yeah, you could say so. Is it Kroll's fault for not blocking? Yeah, you could say so. Is it the receiver's fault for not getting open? Yeah, you could say so. Is it Felipe's fault for not throwing the ball to an open receiver? Yeah, you could say so. But we don't know. We don't know. All right? We can only assume. And when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. And I try not to assume. I try to look at stats and take in information and then form my opinion based off of stats and facts. Not based off of just solely my opinion without doing research. I always do research. We got Hill and Kimbrough in there as our corners. Minute 30 on the clock. 2nd and 7. Handoff. First down, Tennessee. For real, hey, near on ball. Like I said at the beginning, in my first stream, stream number 4 for this game. For everyone who came back, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. It's 4 streams for this game. My Wi-Fi drove me crazy today. But yeah, near on ball, man. He looked down above us, number 11. You know, we were down 11. Kyle Trask wearing 11. Come back last week. So near on ball, looking down on the Gators. R.I.P. man. Under a minute to play here. Chester Kimbrough with a nice tackle. I will pull up his stats on my phone. Give me a second.
When you hear Jeremy Pruitt talk, he talks about practice during the week. The kids who practice the best, those are going to be the guys that play. I would say this, like, in regards to Jared Garantano, like,
and
a good idea of what he is and who he is now.
Okay, get the first, but this is going to be the last snap here.
But if you believe that Maurer gives you the best chance or as good of a chance to go win football games,
Kyle Trask, 20 of 28, 293, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Not bad. The 2 picks weren't great. He overthrew Freddie for a touchdown once in the end zone. So, game. Yeah, Kyle Trask, 20 of 28, 293, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Gators win 34-3. Like I said, we're averaging our opponents to a total of 11 points per game. Sacks, I believe we have 20, over 20. Show our defense some respect, ESPN.
We really played hard. We had 11 guys run the ball. We keep talking about it. We've had some opportunities, great turnovers. First couple games didn't get them. We just stressed 11 guys run as hard as you can. The football, good things will happen. We played hard. When that happens, we had the opportunity. We got after it. I
got to ask you about this guy here. Obviously, he's played for you, but this was his first start.
Yeah.
What did he do well?
He did a great job, but we expected that. He really came in, managed the game well. You saw him make good decisions. We didn't have to hold anything back. We threw the whole game plan out there. He knows that he's played it before. And I thought did an amazing job, you know. I mean, led us up and down the field, made all kinds of great reads, makes a bunch of great throws. You know, had some confidence out there. Like he had some fun. We've been waiting a long time for this. I hope he had a fun.
I love how loose Dan Mullen's personality is. Like, y'all, stay loose, man. Enjoy yourself.
You tried to say that this was still a normal game for you, but it has been since
Do your job and enjoy it.
Since you took the first snap in a football game, so what did it feel like for you today?
I mean, it felt great. We had a great week of practice. I was ready to come out here. And all phases of the team did a great job. Offense, defense, special team, and I'm just really proud of our team.
What did allow you guys to work so efficiently on offense today?
We had a great week of practice. Everybody was all dialed in the whole week. And I mean, I wasn't surprised that we come out here and produce like we did.
Guy sounds so country.
What was going on with you and Felipe Frank throughout the game? You seemed to really be in your ear a lot, trying to help and support you.
Yeah, say, like I said last week, he's a great leader for the team. And, he's always there. He's always at the facility helping out. And, he's a great friend of mine. So,
True leader.
Great teammate. And he's just trying to help me out after every series.
Kyle, thanks so much for the time. Congratulations.
Kyle Trask certainly looks like a starting quarterback. Played like it today.
Well, what do y'all think? Trask is B-. I think it's fair grade for Trask. Pirine, an all right game. I think Dameon Pierce showed that he needs more touches this game. I mean, it's just evident at this point that Pierce is giving us more out of the backfield than Pirine. It's nothing against Pirine. It's not saying that Pierce is better. Pierce is just the way our offensive line is playing right now. Pierce hits the hole and keeps going. Pirine tries looking for a hole. But this offensive line is not creating holes. So if there's no hole there, LaMichael, you got to just try to make something. And that's what Pierce does better. So right now, the way our offensive line is, I think we should be rocking Dameon Pierce a little bit more, get some more touches. Kyle Trask got to be more mobile. Got to be more mobile. Our defense, don't really have any negative to say about our defense. Played without Zuniga, and our defensive line looked great. Bernard, player of the game on the defensive side of the ball. Still without CJ, without Jabari Zuniga, and held them to 3 points. That's good. That's our two best defenders, and we held them to 3 points. Yes, this is Tennessee, a crap Tennessee team. 3 points, y'all, without our best two defenders. Show us some respect. All right. Anyways, I'm sorry so much. Thank you for sticking with me. Hit subscription. Go ahead, ring the bell for notifications. Next week, I will have this Wi-Fi situation dealt with. All right, because I will not be doing this again for another week. 4 streams. A stream a quarter. That's crazy. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Just go ahead. If you liked it, leave me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment. Hit subscribe. Share with your friends. Post it all on all your Gator forums, Facebook. Share the heck out of it. All right. Anyways, try to have a video. I don't know. I would like to do a video. I may do a video on Kyle Trask and go a little bit more in depth. So stay tuned for that later this week. And up next is what? Townsend? Townsend next week? Tough Townsend team. So, yeah, we're going to be fighting. So, we're 4-0 Gators. About to be undefeated. Heading in to Townsend. Going to beat Townsend next week. Then we're going to be undefeated heading into Auburn. So, I like it. Anyways, it's KJ3 signing off. Go Gators as always. Thanks again for tuning in to all my streams. Appreciate it, Gator Nation. Love. Peace.